In this episode, what we plan to do is to illustrate sharing ideas through using the whiteboard facility. Now, not all of these devices have a whiteboard facility, but Zoom certainly has, and so we're using Zoom as the illustrative technology here, obviously. What we're hoping to show here is that whilst many people would use the whiteboard facility or something similar in order to simply illustrate their idea so that others can see their idea, that you can actually engage dialogically with the facility itself. So, for example, encouraging the asking of questions, encouraging further explanations, challenging people's ideas if they're not quite what you assume them to be in a polite and discursive way. So that's what we're trying to illustrate in this little example here, which Kate is now going to lead.
Okay, so I'm going to send everybody a link to a picture in the chat function. Apart from Amelia, who is the person that we're challenging, we're going to challenge Amelia to draw this painting for us without having seen it. So we kind of have to act as Amelia's eyes and describe to her what we're seeing to enable her to make her drawing. So Amelia, you're going to need to ask us some questions to help you to understand what we're looking at. And Amelia's going to use the whiteboard function to do this.
Okay. So to start off, what sort of shape am I looking for? Am I looking for an object or a scene? Can anybody advise me?
So you're looking at a scene.
Yeah.
A scene. Okay, in this scene, is there a horizon?
Yeah, there is. So I'd say that it was about a third of the way up from the bottom. So the horizon line is about a third of the way up from the bottom of the picture. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Are there any man-made objects that you can see, or is it all sort of a natural scene?
There are some man-made objects. There's 3 man-made objects right on the horizon line, about 2/3 of the way horizontally from the left edge.
Okay, and what sort of shape am I looking to draw?
I'd say there was sort of house shape, wouldn't you, Amaris?
Yes.
There's sort of like small house shapes with classic child type houses, really, with two walls going up and a pointy roof.
The right sort of size.
So that's that kind of shape, yeah.
But they're not all the same size. You've got 3 of differing sizes. You've got one very big one, and then 2 smaller ones. So they're in a row. There's 3 in a row. So say the one you've drawn is in the middle.
Okay.
You need to draw one to the left of that one, but slightly hidden behind it.
Actually, Kate, before Amelia does that, I would say that was the smaller one.
Do you think?
I don't know. Do you think? No, maybe not. No. Okay, I go back.
I'm not sure you're both talking about the same shapes, because I think there are 2 sets of 3 man-made features in the picture. 3 of them I think are next to each other, and I thought that was what Amelia was drawing.
Yes.
And then 3 of them are sort of stacked one in front of the other, coming from the background of the painting towards us. I think we maybe need to check which of the set of 3 we're talking about. Is it the ones closer to the foreground or the ones at the back?
I thought we were talking about the ones closer to the foreground.
Yes, so did
the
I.
ones that are on the right-hand side.
Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, got you. Okay, just so yes.
So that's interesting. So if that, would we agree then that if it's the ones in the foreground, that's the one towards the back?
The one she's just drawn.
Yeah.
I thought that was the one in the middle.
I think it makes more sense if that's the one in the middle, because
Great.
we can see
Okay.
Help to guide her then.
Yeah, I'm
I
happy
think
with that.
Now you need to draw another similar shaped object, but it's behind the one you've just drawn.
Okay.
So you can just see a little bit of the roof shape coming up towards the left-hand corner, just a small bit, because most of that side of the roof is hidden. So yeah, I think starting there and going up to the middle.
So this is, sorry, I'm drawing a slightly smaller house-shaped object behind this one.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Slightly smaller, not much, but slightly. It's slightly further back.
A bit like this.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's it. Yeah, perfect. Yes.
Can you see the other side of that house, or is that just one side of it?
No, only it's half hidden behind the one in front, so that's perfect.
Okay. And where's the third house then? Can someone explain?
That's
To the
on.
right-hand side of the two that you've drawn.
And can you see the whole object?
You can see pretty much the whole object, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah. And it's slightly separated from them, but that's fine.
Slightly
That's fine. That
separated.
will be fine.
That'd be fine. You can
Quite
sort of see a
difficult.
gap between them. They're not over. This one isn't overlapping. It's sort of standing on its own.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll draw
That's
the other
perfect.
wall just here then.
Okay, and I'm going to
Okay.
stop us there so you can see that what we've done, what we've engaged in, is between the whole group, a set of questions, a set of challenges, a set of explanations, which allow us to work together towards an end product. And if you want to see the final picture, you have to find a landscape called "Yon Yellow Sunset Dying in the West."